sovereign country by Russia is in contradiction with moral support for Israel at this time. I would say, yeah, I mean, there's certainly inconsistency there.
I mean, the other inconsistency and contradiction, it seems to me, is the reaction of the world when George Floyd was murdered, which was a despicable killing. Police obviously concerned is now serving a life sentence, quite rightly, but that sparked enormous global protests over America, over the UK, everywhere, with people marching in protest at what they perceive to be a racist murder of one person. And yet the reaction within hours of what happened here, where I think at the time nearly 1,000 people in Israel had been murdered, some in the most utterly horrific circumstances. The reaction was that, yes, there were big protests again, but they weren't really protests, they were marches of celebration. In America, in the UK, they marched down my local high street, celebrating what had happened, pro-Palestinian marches. I found that extraordinary.
Jew hatred is a very real thing. It's a very real thing, and we've obscured it with a lot of talk about Zionism and anti-Zionism. We've obscured it with a lot of talk about geopolitics and politics, but in the end, Jew hatred is quite real. And when you see crowds in the city chanting "Gas the Jews," not free the occupied territories, not make a peace deal, gas the Jews. I'm not sure what we're supposed to read into that, other than people mean what they say when they say gas the Jews.
Yeah, I mean, and that's exactly what they mean. I mean, this is Nazi language. I mean, but as you said, the difference between this and the Nazis tried to keep the secret, whereas this is all in plain sight. I mean, the idea of people doing this in cities like Sydney and London and New York, it's actually terrifying. And I say that again, I'm an Irish Catholic, I'm not Jewish. I feel terrified for Jewish people. Like you said, there's only 15 million Jewish people in the world. It must be, when this kind of thing happens, it's such an indiscriminate manner. It must be genuinely terrifying for people.
For sure, and obviously when you see marches of support, the question is always asked, how could the Holocaust have happened? And the answer is this way, when people are actively in favor of Jews being murdered simply for being Jews. And again, it's easy to, people have an amazing ability to justify whatever it is that they're thinking or feeling at a given time. But if you can find a way to justify yourself out of the murder of babies and their parents, I have a hard time figuring that it's anything other than Jew hatred. And so if, as a Jew, as a person who, is very strongly Jewish, I'm very active in my Jewish community, I'm a person with 4 kids and a wife and parents and sisters and all of this, obviously Jews feel like they are at risk everywhere because of this sort of activity. And I will say there's an amazing double standard when it comes to anti-Semitism and its treatment in the media. And the way that it seems to work in the media these days is if somebody politically says something about Soros, then they will be labeled a Nazi. And if somebody actually says I am a Nazi, then they will say, well, there's probably some sort of justification over territorial disputes.
Yeah. I want to end, Ben, on one positive note, and it's the montage we have of support for the Jewish people and for Israel in particular. So Ben, that last image was of the Brandenburg Gate, which of course we saw back in the 30s with Nazi swastikas all over it, and today the Israel flag is emblazoned across it proudly and supportively. I mean, amid all the Jew hating, and you're right, that's what it is, there's also been an amazing outpouring of support.
And that is incredible, and we who are Jews obviously appreciate that. And I would just like to say at the very end here that must be translated into allowing Israel to do what must be done to protect her own citizenry. Because goodwill only goes so far as the actual protection of human lives. And if the Jews were to rely on the goodwill of the world over the course of history, it would have gone very poorly for them. That's why the state of Israel exists. It exists that never again is never again. And in order for that to be a reality, the IDF, the state of Israel, has to be able to defend itself, has to be able to defend its citizenry and protect them from the kind of slaughter and savagery that we saw over the weekend.
Ben Shapiro, thank you very much indeed for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, Mark Barton, Sadie Hook Promise here. When the gunman shot his way into Sandy Hook Elevator,
this is a city that has witnessed the ebb and flow of history, a city that wars haven't fought over, a city where the past and present converge, a city that is at the heart of the Israel-Palestine conflict. It all started here in Jerusalem. So how could we explain this conflict to you without a walk around this city? It is day 8 of the Israel-Hamas war. It started last Saturday when Hamas attacked Israel. A week has passed by, a lot has happened in this week. We reached Tel Aviv on Monday. Now, 180 hours later, the war continues to escalate. So here's all that has happened in the last 7 days, a sum up of a week of this war, of the special edition of Vantage. If you go to social media right now, you will see thousands of videos. The devastation, the destruction, the killings, the heroic acts. We live in a digital age after all, and the power of visuals is undeniable, especially
Alright, we discovered the best build. I need to test this out. This is actually, I'm glad I have this. I need to see if I can get... I keep seeing YouTube videos of people with two-handers on and Redoubt. They're getting Redoubt procs. So I want to see if that's a thing. Come on.
It's too far away.
So my hit chance is 4% now. You need 5 for PvP.
I can't pass that yet. I need to get closer. I gotta do that. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. That isn't ready yet. I'm out of range. It's too far away. That isn't ready
So no Redoubt procs as of yet.
yet. I need to get closer.
Reach friendly rep with the Gilclicks clan.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. That ability isn't ready. I'm out of range. That's still recharging. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away. Can't do that yet. I can't. I need to get closer. That spell isn't
Let's
ready.
get this.
Use your pet. Man. Alright, so we need to practice this. Fire. Where'd he go? Huh.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Well, no redoubt procs. I don't know how these kids are getting redoubt procs. Without a shield. Rome's blood.
I need to get closer. That's
Where did the other Groan's blood go? $230. Fine. drama. There's drama?
I just want to show you this fast because I won't lie, I need to go level and Jagger Master is right there. Alright, watch out, are you guys ready? Okay, we go there real fast. Alright, we scroll down. What's up, NS? What's up, guys? It's me. Okay, we go back there. We scroll down and there it is. Watch out, bro. Get your popcorn, alright? Now that they're out there, there's the screenshot I received over the weekend that seem to show Payowow's intention of purchasing gold for real money. Okay, let me be clear, gold buying for the intention of gold buying does not stop at Payo. This is widespread issue across this tournament as player streamer fill their arms for the part of the 100k prize pool. For what it's worth, I reached out Payo in the hope of getting his side of some clarification of this screenshot, but he said he was too busy with his stream and tournament preparation. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I said, bro, yesterday I did a 13-hour stream, 2 days ago 16-hour stream, and 3 days ago another 16-hour stream. I don't have time to waste with those fucking things, if you know what I mean. Maleto piece of shit though. But there it is, our clown national. Stay safe, alright? Watch out, and boom. Alright, look at that. This fucking loser took some screenshot on my public Discord and tried to make drama about it on Twitter. If there's someone that shouldn't make drama about like Discord leak, it's him. Let's be real, stay safe as the most disgusting logs on Discord in the entire world. Alright? So stay cringy, please. Stop doing this. You're putting yourself in an awkward positioning. But wait, are you guys ready? Watch out, check this out. I need to grind money on PokerStar to buy gold for toning. Like, come on, dude. Alright? Like, first of all, do you think I need to grind money on PokerStar to buy gold? So, like, come on, bro. This is just... Yeah, I'm gonna ignore, but it's just so fucking funny, bro. It's insane. Like, come on, dude. Okay, because I was playing PokerStar, like, for, I don't know what, this week, on my day off, and this guy just screenshot of it. What is it? I need to buy gold. Yo, there's the thing. If you think I will be buying gold, do you think I will be, like, posting this on my public Discord? And to be honest, imagine just taking screenshot on a public Discord and try to make drama about it. Come on, stay safe, dude. You're better than that, no? Anyway, so that are his screenshot. Selling gold in Skull Rock. How much? Yo, guys, can we have some? Wait, can we have some PayOS in the chat, please? Everyone do a PayOS in the chat. Holy shit! So there it is. I'm done with the drama. This is the drama. Big shout out to NSIT and stay safe for making me laugh.
Zach goes and he asks, he says, who's gold buying? Guess who fucking retweets this? Retweets McLareevy. Stay safe. There he is again, and we've got obviously Payo right here who's messaging. He says, I need to buy gold. He needs to buy the gold. This rivalry will never end. Yeah, he needs to buy it. I need to grind money on post start to buy gold for a tournament. True. Selling gold in Skull Rock. How much? Now, the funny thing about this is that I'm not sure if Payo was just memeing around, you know? Like, that's really it. Probably just joking around. Payo is reacting to me reacting to him. Is that true? Oh my god, it is true.
Il fait un fou. Non? C'est l'enfer. It's crazy. Ça n'a pas d'allure, mais quel connard. J'ai quasiment pitié de cet enfoiré-là. Je comprends pas. À quel point tu peux être un asticable? Ah ouais, il a fait quoi? Juste go do drama in the chat. Drama tout. Holy hell, man.
Bro. He has a Nightbot command, exclamation point, drama
I said
2.
it early, bro.
It says stay cringe.
If there's someone on Twitch that shouldn't show Discord logs and talk about Discord logs and screenshot of Discord, it has to be stay safe. Like this guy has the worst disgusting history on Twitch about Discord logs. Like, come on, dude, wake up. But this guy is a big projector and a two-head ND as well. Fuku Asbun, wait, what's up? He's in the chat. Asbun, can you rate me, please, man? I'm a downfall streamer. I won't lie, I'm a dead streamer, dude. I used to be on the top 4,000, 5,000. I wouldn't mind a little raid, a little exposure, a little something.
Start embedding.
Oh my god, he's in the lair! Holy hell, he is there for real! Holy shit, yes! No way, Poggers, yo husband, I love you. But yo husband, I'm a little bit sad, dude. Come on. I'm trolling, bro, wait. Like, I don't want to be rude, but you said, I'm not sure if he's memeing or not. Yo, bro, come on. I love you. Can you promote my stream, please? Payo, Twitch Payo, please. I'm the best streamer in this slash. I'm even better than Asmo. No. Go, come here. I Twitch Prime too. Want to do something to me? I love you, Aspen, bro. I love you.
Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god.
Dude, who makes up this fucking music? It's so ridiculous.
I tell the Iranians today, if the war escalates, you will pay a price.
He is saying that we can start World War III. Lindsey Graham has called for the bombing of Iran. It's amazing. It's terrifying. It is terrifying where we are currently at. Axios reports 25 Americans killed in Israel. Others held hostage by Hamas in Gaza. This is my favorite. Man, we're about to live through interesting times, my friends. It is horrifying what has happened in Israel, no question. It is horrifying to the United States that 25 Americans were killed, and it is deeply troubling and terrifying that Americans being held hostage. Yeah, I don't see how this gets resolved.
I tell the Iranians today, if the war escalates, you will pay a price.
He is saying that we can start World War III. Lindsey Graham has called for the bombing of Iran. It's amazing. This is terrifying. It is terrifying where we are currently at. Axios reports 25 Americans killed in Israel. Others held hostage by Hamas in Gaza. This is my fear. Man, we're about to live through interesting times, my friends. It is horrifying what has happened in Israel, no question. It is horrifying to the United States that 25 Americans were killed, and it is deeply troubling and terrifying that there are Americans being held hostage. Yeah, I don't see how this gets resolved.
I tell the Iranians today, if the war escalates, you will pay a price.
He is saying that we can start World War III. Lindsey Graham has called for the bombing of Iran. It's amazing. It is terrifying. It is terrifying where we are currently at. Axios reports 25 Americans killed in Israel. Others held.
The blood you spilled in Desolus will, no doubt, save countless lives.
Infuriating. This entire fiasco. The two of them were warned about how dangerous coming here would be. Now they're both missing. Or worse. You said you saw tracks heading to a fort nearby? That may be our best bet, from what the locals have said. That fortress is infested with members of the Burning Blade. Orcs who have dedicated themselves to demon causes. They may not represent the majority of the Horde's beliefs, but they are evil and will slay you on sight if you're caught spying. It's too far away. I need to get I'm out of range. I can't cast that. It's too far away. I'm out of range.
JK. I was like, damn, he was really doing this. Dude, that was awesome. What up, folks? Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization. You guys know I have a pretty big channel. I'm sort of important. Thing is, like, I wasn't always like that. I had a little tiny channel coming up. We're always trying to give love to the guys coming up in their own little way. And it's my friend Jeff Nippard. He's trying to get a YouTube following going, so I brought him on the channel. And if you guys want to give him some love, it's Jeff Nippard. Just YouTube it. He'll come up. Doesn't have a ton of followers yet. He's a really great guy, lifetime drug-free lifter, and he's a good person, you know?
Thank you.
And he trains in Canada, the Great White North, and we chatted about this just before we got started filming, but he would like to introduce this video by singing the Canadian national anthem in its entirety. Jeff, hit it.
You started off. I'll do the second verse.
Yes, absolutely.
What does it start? What's the first word?
Oh, Canada. And that's good enough. Let's do chest and triceps. Let's go. Exercise number 1 is going to be the Atlantis incline machine press. You guys have seen it before on our channel. It's just dope. It's awesome. The Atlantis people knock it out of the park like they do almost everything. We are going to be doing sets of somewhere between 10 and 15, 8 and 15 repetitions. You're going to look for that slow eccentric control, deep pause with the chest lifted up, and then a nice athletic return to full range of motion. Let's go. Let's get to it.
I'm out of range.
Oh, you don't have to do this crap.
You say I do.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Well, I like to make sure folks warm up exactly as they want.
It's too far away.
God.
Ready.
Very well. We'll do the patented Dr. Mike pretend stiff-legged deadlift. And you have to do the T-Rex arms.
How many warm-up sets are we doing?
So I generally like to do about 3.
Okay.
And they're just getting incrementally heavier. And then I do first working set.
How many working sets?
Probably 3 or 4.
3 or 4 working sets.
Yeah.
So 3 or 4 warm-up sets, 3 or 4 working sets.
Correct.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Again. Slow. Control. Hit it. Go. Go, goddamn you. Now slow as if you're gonna do another one. Slow. 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 Pause. Wait. Unload.
Woo. Nice.
Yeah. That was really good, man.
Man.
I tend to find that last rep, if you just dump it, like it's totally cool.
Yeah.
But if you fucking let it go, it's like when your muscles are closest to failure, that last eccentric and hold. Oh my God. It's like that X.
Yeah. Let's go, Mike.
Oh.
Wow.
Yahoo.
You are a strong human being.
Good. Slow. These are flawless, dude. Again.
It's too far away.
Perfect. Big chest. Go. Go. Go.
I got one more.
That's it. Let's do it. Slow and controlled. Big pause. Up. Move it, Jeff. Move it, Jeff. And then as if another. Raise your chest. Go slow. Take a solid pause at the bottom. Unload. Fuck, dude. I felt that
good.
shit.
Yeah,
My
that was
chest
good.
grew on that one. That was awesome.
You know what? I just noticed the big chest cue. When I do that, you really feel the stretch,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
I was like, huh? I was like, Mike's doing a powerlifting thing with the get their arch up, you know? I was like, oh, wait a minute.
It's a
It's a stretch
bodybuilding
thing.
thing. Yes.
Oh, feels much slower than what I'm used to. I'll say that. Which I don't mind at all because it'll allow me to train a little bit lighter
Sure.
and protect the old
Sure,
joints a bit.
sure. And if I can punish the muscles, at least pain-wise, even more by going slower and simultaneously reduce injury risk, like, I kind of think like we're winning on all sides.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And well, with you, I mean, you don't have many more rocks left to unturn with this machine here, right? So,
100%.
you know, you
Something's
have
gotta be
to
a
do
challenge.
something to keep it challenging for you.
I am going to, I was at 240, I hit 8 and then 6. I'm going to do down sets, which my app has just been updated to do. So whenever you can buy it watching this video, it will do that. Down sets, and I'm going to go to 180 and hit that for another probably 2 sets. And then that'll be a good start. And then we'll go to do some tricep stuff. Crushing of the skull, perhaps. Oh, Jeff. Word.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Good job.
Oh,
Wow,
shit.
that's a really good
God,
set.
thank you so much, Jeff. Ay, ay, ay. Ay.
Okay, so I went 1 plate lighter,
Yes.
so I should be able to get something in the range of 11, maybe 12 with this.
Big chest. Great. Keep going. Slow, slow, slow. Yes, one more. Slow and controlled. Big stretch. Up, 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 up. Slow and controlled. One more. Big moves, Jeff. Up, 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 up. JK. I was like, damn, he was really doing this. Dude, that was awesome.
Okay. I really did try.
Everyone
There's
knows
nothing
you
worse
tried.
than really, really, really trying.
Yes.
And then people saying, but you didn't really, 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 really
Right.
try.
Yeah. Like,
Going
thanks,
3
person
reallys.
on YouTube. Tricep time.
What's up, man? What's going on, bro?
Hello.
What's up, fam? It's good, baby. Good. All right, baby. Good.
We can learn. We can learn.
Natural.
I don't know if you've seen this before.
Oh, they have a thingy.
It does,
Oh, this is so beautiful.
See, now you gotta come back.
Is Italian, yes.
I have only ever done Smith Machine Skull Crushers once in my life, so I might need some guidance on these.
Soon it will be twice.
How is the biomechanics looking here?
It's looking like biomechanics. Get him in a little bit more at the bottom, so don't let him flare. Yes, there you go. Sorry.
All right.
I'll stop.
I
making
think that's
jokes
good
with
enough.
that. Okay. I love the Smith Machine Skull Crusher. I like free weight Skull Crushers also, but I gotta say this for Panata. Panata. The Smith Machine here is like unbelievable, and also it's very generous to strength because it's an unloaded Smith, which means the bar weighs nothing. And gee whiz, I'm gonna be skull crushing a lot. And it's Jeff's first time doing this movement in a long time, so gonna be working on some technique cues and tips. Let's get after it.
I'm out of I can't cancel.
Like, that is mind-boggling tricep strength.
Thank you so much.
Wow. See, I respect that, man. Like, I like it when big guys are also strong.
As opposed to weak.
Well,
some of the guys, you're like, how the fuck did you get that big?
right?
Being a
Yeah,
fucking bitch.
yeah. I mean, they're probably strong if they knew how to use their body better, perhaps.
Sure.
But like the potential is there. It's just not realized. But in
Yeah.
your case, it's obviously
Well, I was
realized.
like a mediocre drug-free powerlifter before, so I do know
knew
how
that.
to like
yeah.
put my body in a decent
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Move it. Go. Yes. 2 more. Slow and controlled. Big moves. Up. 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 1 more, Jeff. You got this. Ease it up. Yes. I got it. I got it. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna do 2 down sets here at 135, and then we'll do 95 for you. Okay.
All right. Yep. Sounds good. Squeeze. Very nice. Beautiful set, man. Very nice. I'm trying to decide if I want to, JM press it almost, or you're really skull crushing it, right? Like
Dealer's choice.
Yeah?
So here, fun fact. The JM to Skull Crusher is a spectrum. It's not one lift or another.
Okay, fair.
It's close grip, JM, Skull Crusher to the face, Skull Crusher behind the neck.
All right.
It's all a spectrum.
Okay.
There's no wrong answers. It's just whatever has your joints feeling okay, and you have a real good connection with your triceps.
Okay, I'll tell you what I feel. I feel like I have a good connection with my tricep, but I feel a tendon stretch in a way. It doesn't hurt, but I'm just
That's
saying.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
2 more.
No more.
Elbows in.
I got more.
Good. Way to control it. Awesome.
Come on.
One more, Jeff. Slow.
Thank Elune, someone has finally come to help.
Move. I'm not helping you.
I got more, Mike.
Hell yeah.
I need
Hell yeah.
your help.
Hell yeah.
My brother
Elbows in.
Tyrannus and I were captured
Yes.
and brought here by the burning
Big
blade.
push.
I think they mean to sacrifice me to their
Go.
demon masters.
Go.
I knew coming to Desolus was a mistake. But Tyrannus has recently begun craving knowledge of all things arcane.
Very good.
Even against the
Come on,
wishes of
Mike.
our
Come on.
people.
Let's push it.
He decided to make this journey.
Go there. Come on.
Hearing tales of this land's demon devastation.
Control.
I fear the worst for him.
Nice. Very nice.
Go.
Come on.
Go. Yes. It's going to resist you. You're going to win. Move, Jeff.
I got one more. Okay.
Yes, hell yes. Slow. Move it.
Okay, one more.
Yeah. Slow. Up. Go. Go, I'm not helping.
Okay.
Easy. Dude, my man.
No shot. I'm getting in the middle of these two guys. No shot.
I'll get as small as possible. This is the most multicultural I've ever seen. This is, hey,
Look at this.
I can't be seen around this many races.
Exclusivity for the YouTube.
Jeff, one last one. Another.
They did my last one.
No, another exercise.
Another last one?
Another exercise.
Okay, yes.
Which is technically worse news because it's another whole exercise.
Yeah,
Yes,
for real.
Yes. Last exercise of the day, the Prime chest press. It's adjustable, as all Prime machines are, to various biases of loading, from the deep stretch all the way to the contraction.
What one are you going to go with, I wonder?
Well, we are scientifically literate people, so we are going to go with the deep stretch bias here, and we're going to take a closer grip to kind of do both chest and triceps, because we did chest first, then triceps. Now it's a bit of both. This Prime press, I've actually never used it before. It's my first time. It's like sex is being had with my chest and triceps, totally with me, not against my will. And it's amazing, and I love it. And I think I'm in love. Like, if I woke up next to the Prime machine the next day, and it was like looking at me, I would look back into its eyes and be like, I think this is a thing, power couple. So this is fucking sweet, and we're gonna do sets of probably 10 to 15, 15 to 20 reps, something like that. Nice little burn. You ready? Go. Slow.
Oh, come on.
Go.
No.
Good. Let's wait for the next set, yeah?
Yeah. Man, just with those pauses, it makes
Different
it
game.
so much harder, yeah.
Jeff, I gotta say your triceps are unbelievably impressive.
Oh, thank you.
I kind of don't know what to do with myself when I'm around them.
If it wasn't by your hand, it would have surely been by that of my people's. I suppose I should thank you. Please forgive me if it doesn't seem sincere. I mean no offense. With the knowledge of my brother's fate,
Let's go, Mike. Let's push it. Come on.
you are still willing.
Let's go. Come on.
to accept your aid.
I'm with you if you want another one.
Ready, we can make our way to safety.
Yeah, I know. I feel that. It's because of the stretch
The situation does not lend
bias to the
itself.
bottom.
Then allow me to thank
okay,
you
give me 2
now
seconds.
for
Let's do it.
everything
Whatever
you've
you
done
need.
for
Whatever
me
you
and
need.
my family. If you're ready, then there is nothing else for me here. We can leave when you feel the time is right.
It's too far away.
These are beautiful. 2 more. Elbows in. Go. 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 1 more. Up.
Okay.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm gonna do one more,
Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. All day, come to me. Push. Push. Push.
Man.
And then as if another slow. Chest up. Big pause. All the way down and pause. Big stretch. That's it.
That was a good set. Come on, Mike.
1 more.
Let me help you get this one. Oh, done. Control. Pause. Good.
Hey.
Very nice.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Very,
oh,
very
my
nice.
God. Hi. My bake.
I think we should do one more something fun.
Fun me up. Yeah, vive la France.
So I personally think this will be a nice finisher for the triceps. We're really overhead, whereas with the Skull Crusher, we were still a little bit more of a neutral position. So, have you ever used this before, Mike?
Oh, machines like it, but not this
Not
one.
this exact one. Well, it has a.
My favorite. He knows what I like.
And then it's just an overhead extension, but it's quite smooth. So we can do maybe 1 set here.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah, just one set. Pretty hard, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, looking good. There you go. Want me to help?
Nope. Okay, maybe help, yes. All right, I'm done. That got like really hard really quick, actually.
Yeah. When I get hard, it's never quick. Or at all.
Good stuff.
One more.
Yeah. Good. Ooh, buddy.
Oh shit, that hits.
Do you like it?
That was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, very good. I'm like a little bit too much stuff going on back there
I
for me to
noticed
do this
that.
anymore. Yeah, I don't do overhead extensions anymore. Jeff, huge pleasure, huge honor. What did you think about the workout?
It's awesome. I loved it. It was great. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Get out of it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Huge pleasure having you folks. This is Jeff Nippert. Huge inspiration, huge presence in the evidence-based community, the tip of the spear. If you haven't seen him on YouTube, it's unlikely, but if you haven't, check him out. Huge channel, amazing stuff going on. And if you're a fan of Jeff Nippert and you've seen this video, hello, I also have a channel. Subscribe to me, I need more money. I promised I wouldn't say that, but I ended up. Anyway, awesome time, and hopefully we'll do some more collabs in the future.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Boom. My
I
pleasure.
appreciate you.
Of course.
Fantastic.
Of course, likewise. Guys, catch you next time. Boom, go away, app.
What is that?
Pornhub.
Start off with squats for your legs.
Unusual for Hollywood.
Andy here's gonna show us some good squat technique.
I've never asked you for much, God. Just this once. Let things go well. Hey folks, Dr. Mike here for Renaissance Periodization. I'm the creator of the RP Hypertrophy app and a professor of exercise and sports science at Lehman College in the Bronx. And today, Chris Pratt is on the menu. Oh, no, wait, I said that a little wrong. In any case, we're gonna see what his training looks like and maybe even what his diet looks like and use our crazy RP expertise to see if he is awesome, meh, or Kim Kardashian. Let's get into it.
Hi everybody, I'm Duffy Gaver.
Duffy Gaver. Looks really jacked. First observation. Second of all, Duffy's not a real name. What's your real name, sir? Mike, Bob, Jim, Eric? Duffy is a last name. Maybe. I'm kidding. It's a fine name, sir. Let's find out what you know.
A CrossFit coach and a trainer.
CrossFit coach and trainer. That could either be really good or really bad. I wonder.
I work a lot for Marvel. Some of the celebrities I've trained include Brad Pitt.
Ooh, he's trained Brad Pitt. I've done things with Brad Pitt's picture that you could call training because they're physical. There's a lot of sweating, a lot of huffing and puffing. My forearms are pumped. I have a lot of guilt.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, delicious. I'm straight, aren't I?
I need to get closer.
Channing Tatum.
Channing, Jesus, all this Dreamboat Express. Duffy, you have a real name, sir. And I am jealous of it. And you.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Oh my Lord. This guy is like, my God. He's just got the dream job. What the f am I doing with my life? Sitting in a fucking YouTube studio. Damn it.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson can stay. You feel me? Even though I'm on my gay vibe right now. Black Widow or whatever. Shit, he could be any color you want.
Chris Pratt, to name a few.
All right, Chris Pratt, finally, the person we were talking about.
When I started training Chris for Guardians of the Galaxy, he had just come off a role where he got particularly out of shape.
Oh yeah, those Chris Pratt pictures are him out of shape. You know, when I see them and he's like kind of confidently showing it off, I think in his head he's like, I'm a fucking multi-millionaire famous person. All of you. Who gives a shit? Could you imagine coming up to Chris Pratt and be like, man, you look like shit? Be like, yes, I'll just buy you out so you can never say that again. Got it? You're like, okay, I guess you own my life now.
His transformation on his effort is huge. He's a dedicated guy.
Dedication. And look at those pictures, my God.
I think one of the misconceptions about how celebrities train is that it's different than how you would train.
I wonder how those misconceptions come to be when Men's Health puts up celebrity training videos that are pure nonsense. But when you think about it, a lot of people in the gym actually also train in a purely nonsensical style, so Duffy may be correct on both grounds. I guess it's true to say that just like regular people, some of them train like total shit, and some of them train quite well. Let's find out where Chris Pratt is on that very short spectrum.
The fact is, getting in shape has to do with going and busting ass in the gym. So I'm going to take you through a quick full body workout so that you can get in shape like Chris and other A-list actors.
Duffy's like, I don't like being on camera. Get it out of my face. I'll just say minimally what I have to, and I'm not gonna smile about it either. Dope. That was a real squat.
Start off with squats for your legs.
Unusual for Hollywood. Almost too effective. Too direct.
Andy here's gonna show us some good squat techniques.
Okay, so he's a CrossFit coach. I'm expecting these to be good squats. I've never asked you for much, God. Just this once. Let things go well. Amen.
You want to keep your chest up, get your butt down.
Yeah. Duffy, my man.
Keep your back nice and straight. That's about as perfect as they come.
Yeah.
Ladies, there's no better way to improve your legs or rear. Very important to get your hip up. Keep you open at the top of each leg.
Check. Good check. Big green fat check mark. Amazing. Next.
So my favorite back exercise for building thickness in my clients is one-arm dumbbell rows. So Andy's going to show you how it's done.
Duffy tip, use as much weight as you can handle. This is straight out of Hollywood. This is awesome. And the technique is great. Big stretch at the bottom, controlled eccentric on the way to the bottom, touching your ribs at the very top. Oh man. Duffy tip, keep back straight and stick butt out. Again, agreed on all counts. This is just good, old, hardcore, great technique lifting to get jacked. Damn. No wonder Chris Pratt is in amazing shape. His trainer is the man.
As a trainer, my job is to be a guide.
He said, my job is to be a guide. I thought for a second he said, as a trainer, it's my job to be a guy. Huh.
Now we're going to do bicep curls with a bar.
Yeah, barbell bicep curls. I love it. Hardcore, awesome, classic movement. Works super well. Amazing. This is great.
Probably the single most efficient way to build arms.
That guy's arms are pretty big too.
So another great exercise is the dumbbell flies, very old school. Here you got a perfect example of dumbbell flies.
Dumbbell fly looks great. She's controlling the eccentric, nice and slow. A little pause at the bottom. Excellent, no critiques.
So now we're gonna do some bench press, which is about as good as you get for building chest.
Bench press is one of the best exercises for chest growth. Pause. If you don't like it, if it hurts your shoulders or whatever, it's not the only exercise that grows your chest really well. There's tons of others. But if you can get a big pec pump and a big pec stretch and your shoulders and elbows feel okay, barbell benching is amazing. And it built the preponderance of my pec size. Do you guys ever like walk around the mall or something, going out to eat, and you just have to check on your pecs to make sure they're still there? Like I kind of do that. Like, yeah, I'm good. A bad dream, like a nightmare. I'm like, oh no, and they're gone. I start crying. I wake up crying. Every other day. All right, folks, if you like that video, you might like the extended edition with all the nasty stuff we can't see on YouTube cut in. The member section is yours for that. Give it some thought, and maybe you can join.
Also works the...
Look at that. He's touching all the way down. It's as if Duffy actually knows things. Amazing. Hollywood, you should be training with Duffy. If you're not, you should be training with Duffy. Do you have another trainer? Fire them, go to Duffy. Your trainer's pretty good and you love him? Pink slip in his locker, you're fired. Duffy's my man.
The front delts, triceps.
Wait. What's your trainer's name? It's Duffy now.
Show you perfect technique, because that's what he knows.
This is excellent technique. You'll notice he's retracting his shoulder blades. He's lifting his chest up. He's slowly controlling the weight for a nice pause right at the actual chest itself for a deep stretch. And then he's returning in an athletic way all the way to full lockout. This is wonderful stuff. These folks are really, really lucky to have Mr. Duffy as a trainer. And it says, Duffy tip, do not bounce bar on chest. Perfect. Why no bounce? One is you're needlessly causing traumatic stress to your tissue, and two, the bouncing makes it easier. You want it harder at the bottom, not easier. You want to use muscular power instead of reflex action.
So now we're gonna go over the ab mat sit up. You just want to bring your back, go down far enough. You don't want your butt to come off the floor, and then back up.
That's great. The ab mat sit up allows you to get into a great degree of spinal extension. This stretches the abs, puts them in a mechanically disadvantageous but also very muscle growth promoting position, and then you can curl back in and get the full range of motion. This is an excellent exercise, and for most folks that just want to get in great shape, this is kind of all you need for abs. This is awesome stuff. There is not a single exercise here yet, which is not a great exercise. These are all great exercises, all taught very, very well. Man, if you want to copy someone's training in Hollywood, Chris Pratt's the man. Unstoppable. Oh man, they're holding it at the top too. And control knee centric. Music to my ears.
That's one version of a full body workout. The important thing is less the workout and more about what you bring to the workout. You have your will, your desire, your discipline again. Bringing your A game.
Dope. Although the workout is important. Mr. Duffy just takes for granted that he knows things and isn't the idiot like most other Hollywood trainers.
You want to look like an A-list actor, then you got to show up and you got to train hard. If it was easy, everybody'd be in shape.
Legit. VH1, thank you for still existing. All right, this is actually Chris Pratt doing the one-arm row that I suppose Duffy perfected for him. Not bad. I would like to see a little bit more eccentric control, but otherwise very good. Okay, those are the world's worst pull-ups. Duffy, where are you at? Your boy's f***ing up. No full stretch. No reliable range of motion. Just not a whole lot for the back to be doing here. I would like to see assisted pull-ups or pull-downs if Mr. Chris Pratt's not strong enough to do some real actual pull-ups. Actual real pull-ups, the good kind. You stretch all the way down. Big stretch at the bottom, let everything loose, and then come all the way up, getting your chin roughly around the bar, even up higher if you want. Oh wow, this is a news clip. Pumping up. Chris Pratt does push-ups at the gas station. Very well. Those are terrible push-ups in a mid-range of motion. I have no idea why he's doing them. Somebody drug test that man, and not for steroids, for psychoactive drugs like mushrooms or acid. Maybe even like day 3 of meth. Sometimes you just gotta get a fucking pump though. It must be really weird being a Hollywood celebrity, because like everyone kind of knows you. Like the guy back there is probably like, hey, you're fucking Chris Pratt, aren't you? I hated the fucking Guardians movie. I hate what you did with the script. Like, sir, I don't write the script. Hey, shut up, I'm fucking talking to you. Listen, anyway, what you should have done is told that one green girl, like, you know, this has to be a daily occurrence.
In terms of your work with Chris, you mentioned at the beginning of the interview that he was a little on the heavier side when you first met him.
First of all, I can hear a fucking Midlands accent from England any fucking day of the week. A country, and it.
When you started actually training him, what were his fitness levels like, and how did you go about improving them?
When he did 0 to 30, I think he dropped probably 30 pounds or so.
30 pounds is a lot.
For that role. And that's his hard work. You know, we cleaned up diet. We got him on the intermittent fasting hours.
Intermittent fasting works just fine. We have a few videos on how to optimize it if you'd like to click through. It's cool. It's not going to be ideal from preserving muscle perspective because your body likes to feed relatively often on protein in order to, well, have protein in its muscles, but not the worst thing in the world.
So I did something called intermittent fasting, and I ate from like noon to about 6 p.m. That was my window to eat.
Noon to 6 p.m. is a curious time to which to put your feeding window unless you're going to sleep really early. Why? Because typically you can fall asleep better if your stomach is full of food, especially in a hypocaloric fat loss diet. So if he's going to bed at like normal people time, which is generally like, sort of 11 p.m., it's 5 hours without eating. That's right when you start to get really hungry. And how the fuck are you supposed to go to sleep? I would prefer the intermittent fasting feeding window to be from something like, 4 to 10 p.m. or something like that.
And what did I eat in that time?
What did you eat, Mr. Chris Pratt?
Pretty much just
healthy, boring stuff. Some fucking honesty out of Hollywood. I love it.
There was a lot of chicken breasts. There was a lot of lean protein, a lot of vegetables. I might have like corn tortillas with some eggs, a lot of avocado, good, clean, healthy fats, tons of coffee, black.
Lots of coffee. You're on a big diet. You want the energy, you want the focus, and you want the appetite suppression. Caffeine's great.
I'm like a cowboy. You know, I drink my coffee black.
Yes, yes, there are many ways to be like a cowboy. One minor one is to drink black coffee. Cowboys are known for that, I suppose.
Since he was playing a SEAL, you know, it was very important to what I call be in combat shape.
Interesting. Let's listen in.
You have the movie looking, ripped up in shape, but we live as SEALs, we're on the go so much. We don't have a gym everywhere we go.
Accurate.
You know, a lot of times we only have a set of dumbbells, and there's times where we don't have that, but you can usually find a place to do pull-ups. You can always find a place to do squats. You can always find a place to do push-ups, you know, and so that's really what we adopted for this training.
It's kind of interesting. Typical special forces operators don't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone. Those are more like bodybuilder looks. They actually look like fit and healthy men, and they're often like pretty lean, though sometimes not super lean. They have some muscle, but not a ton of muscle. Their endurance capabilities are really high. They can sprint really fast. They can jump. They can do pull-ups and push-ups and stuff. But they're really, the thing they're paid to do the most is put your sight on target and pull the trigger really fast, and then reanalyze the situation and do that over and over again. The fitness is a little bit secondary, and they're absolutely not being judged on their physique. So when the movies have like action stars with pop delts and bicep veins, no offense, Bautista looking motherfuckers, like that's not what a special forces operator typically looks like. Real operators are typically quite a bit shorter, usually weigh something like 180 pounds instead of like 240, and they don't look exceptional externally, but when shit gets popping, they're gonna kill you.
Did you actually work on his psychology in order to make that a replica, essentially, of what a SEAL would go through?
Working on the psychology. Pretend psychology. This is an actor, and you can't get hardened up like a SEAL unless you go actually see live combat after you successfully pass BUDS training. Let's see what this gentleman has to say.
And then, we have those conversations of, really like, hey, we don't have to do this, we get to do this. Like, this is something we get to do.
That's a really good point. You don't have to do this, you get to do this. Working out is technically a leisure activity. It is entirely voluntary. And if you're having trouble motivating yourself to work out, understand that it is a privilege. You get to enhance your health and your quality of life and your appearance by doing something that also enhances your psychology and your pain tolerance and makes you happier at the end of it. So don't try to push yourself towards working out. Think of what working out really is, and it'll pull you towards it. You'll want to do it. There is no avoiding hard training if you want to grow. But if you want to grow the most, your training needs to be hard and smart. RP Hypertrophy app will make sure you're progressing on track, monitoring and adjusting your workout at all times. So for all that work you're doing, you can be sure you're getting the best results.
When I was
men's health.
On Avengers, and you had so many superheroes together, they all had private chefs, and I was like, hey, let me get some of that. And so I got into Hemsworth's chef, who cooked me kangaroo.
What the f? That's awesome. Kangaroo doesn't taste that good.
2 days.
Kangaroo?
My arms are half the size of his. I can't believe that I would eat 5 cheeseburgers for lunch.
Oh my God, that's a lot. Holy f, he got fat the old-fashioned way, just raw overeating.
And I lived in like a constant state of, oh God, freaking sick. I'm eating so much. And that was happiness at that time. And now it's the exact opposite.
It is nice. Eating junk food is very pleasant, and we have to recognize that fact. So he's like, yeah, I was happy doing that, but now happiness is eating clean and getting lean and stuff.
Now eating is boring, but the times between eating, I feel great. Whereas before, eating was fun, but the times between, I felt like crap.
Yeah, that.
The first transformation of my body to become Star-Lord was the hardest because I had the furthest to go. I was about almost 300 pounds and never...
Oh my God, he was almost 300 pounds. Holy shit. That's a tough journey. He said something interesting. The first transformation into Star-Lord was the toughest, and then after that, much easier. The first time you lose a ton of weight or put on a ton of muscle will be the most difficult. And if you ever gain some weight back or lose some muscle, getting back to your previously attained state is way, way easier. So if you've been fit before, but you've kind of slacked recently, don't think it's going to be as hard to get back your fitness as it was to get it. It's going to be much easier. So get back in the gym right now and get on it. Uh-oh, cheat meal.
Periodically, you gotta treat yourself. It's cheat meal.
Don't do that. Cheat meals are stupid, and I have a whole lot to say about it on this channel and other videos. If you just search my last name, Israel, and cheat meal, you'll get at least a few videos saying how it's not a good idea in the context of a fat loss phase. So once your fat loss phase is over and you've achieved your goal, cheat meals galore. But until you've done what you need to do in that phase of 8 to 12 weeks long of fat loss dieting with hardcore training, cheating is just going to set you back, and it's going to make plugging back into the diet harder because you're going to just want to cheat more after you get that first little sniff. Bad news.
And so for me, it's desserts, man. I go to my mother-in-law's house for Sunday family dinner, and I just go crazy on the desserts, and that's everything from me.
Yeah, if you go crazy on that stuff, you could gain like a pound of body fat in a day. If you lose a pound of body fat in a week, you can see how one cheat meal a week even, go crazy with desserts can really set you back.
And I do about 7 days worth of damage.
Accurate. Amazing.
And I take about 7 days to pay that off, and at the end, get right into it.
Oh. 7 days of damage, 7 days to get back into the groove, and then damage again. All right. That was interesting. So on the diet stuff, totally fine. Again, two things. Intermittent fasting is not ideal. If you want to make it more ideal, you move the window up closer to the evening. Maybe have a few protein shakes or protein-only snacks through the day. That's even better. So the diet's okay. The training, as far as Chris was demonstrating in some of the videos, not ideal. But as far as Duffy has instructed, phenomenal, wonderful. Duffy, for now, has our best trainer we've ever had on the Celebrity Hollywood Workout Reviews so far, and that title will remain his until and unless somebody does better. So, on the training, hey, 9 out of 10. 4.56 out of 4.98. Make sense of that. See you guys next time.
Oh, it doesn't attack you?
Hey folks, Dr.
He's
Mike
so
here
big.
for Renaissance Periodization. Let's talk about 8 of some of the most common mistakes in fat loss dieting. You don't want to make them, you don't want your clients to make them, you don't want your friends to make them. Let's talk about them, talk about why they're mistakes, and just be sure to note them and avoid them. Number 1, these aren't necessarily in order of how common they are, but they're all pretty fucking common. Massive upfront deficit. All right. Yeah, it's fun to do a crazy diet and not eat hardly anything except massive deficits up front, wildly increase the diet fatigue and cause the rest of the diet to be pure hell. You're ultra hungry, ultra sleep deprived, ultra cravey, ultra weak because you nasty cut in that deficit early. In addition, for those of us who are not as used to dieting, or for those of us who still have probability of falling off the wagon, a huge deficit up front is kind of like a weeder class in college, like biochem. Most people will just fail because they probably shouldn't be in the major. We don't want that to be the thing with dieting. We want most people to succeed. So we don't want a crazy deficit up front, just a nice normal deficit, something that lets you lose between 0.5% or 1% of your body weight per week. None of this 2% per week bullshit. Big mistake. Next one, number 2, people who don't set a weight or duration goal. It's totally fine to say, I'm going to do this diet, I'm going to do a good deficit for 10 or 12 weeks. Amazing. It's also fine to be like, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. I think it's going to take me about 12 to 14 weeks, plus or minus. But as soon as I lose 20 pounds, I'm done. I go to a maintenance phase. I let all that diet fatigue heal, and then I go again, or I live in maintenance. If you don't have a weight or duration goal, how the fuck do you know when to stop? And how do you know when to prevent yourself from going so far that you get into that crazy rebound and get super fat again? It's tough. Also, if you don't have a duration or a goal, you won't have what I've sort of term before, the light at the end of the tunnel effect, where if you're on pound 15, you've lost 15 pounds out of the 20, and it's getting that you wanted, and it's getting really, really hard to lose weight and really psychologically burdensome. You can always look at the light at the end of the tunnel and be like, motherfucker, I'm only 5 fucking pounds away from this shit. Let's get this fucking money. Let's do it right. But if you've lost 15 pounds and you come to work tired and hungry and your boss is like, Jim, you're looking good. How much more weight you have to lose? And you're like, I don't know. He's like, Jesus Christ, what keeps you up every day? Are you fucking kidding me? How do you even motivate yourself? Right? If you are in a really tough situation, which you will get into in almost every fat loss diet towards the end, having an end is such an amazing motivating thing, be it in 2 weeks I'm done, or be it in 5 pounds I'm done. You don't want to push that aside and be like, diet never fucking ends, bro. It doesn't work out well for almost everyone. Really easy to get demotivated and really easy to get to losing for so long, or losing so much weight that your body's mechanisms that bring you back up get really fired up and overwhelm you, and then you lost 20 pounds, regained 10. That sucks. You don't want to be in that perspective. This is such a big deal, the weight and duration goal, that in the RP Diet Coach app, what you could be using now for $15 a month or whatever it costs, and great diet coach in your pocket, but you play too much. In the app, we have distinct duration and weight loss combination goals to say, okay, I want to lose X, I want to lose 10 pounds in 8 weeks, or I want to lose 14 pounds in 12 weeks, whatever. You tell us and we tell you how difficult it's going to be, right? Because you don't want to bite off more than you can chew. And one thing we have had requests